Hi, everyone. It's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. So, today we're going to talk about reimagining or reinventing yourself. Well, it's kind of, reinvent. How do you are who you are? And yes, that's true. But what do you do when you wake up each day and you dread getting out of bed? You dread going to the day job because the day job is no longer your career. Now, I've been in that situation, and there's a facet of my life that's in that situation now. So, what do you do? How do you change? How do you find something in your life that will bring you the joy and fulfillment? Now, doing what I do every week with all of you is definitely a highlight of my week. It is one of my favorite times to sit down with all of you and have these philosophical discussions and perhaps offer you advice if you're going through the same thing, because we're all going through something. So let's take a look at this. So, what do you do when you've been doing a job for a long time and you're finding that there's no more joy in it, that things have changed? And that happens. So, you have to ask yourself, is this something I can change? Do I have the power to make the change? Now, if you are working for other people, the answer to that is, well, what you're doing there might not be the opportunities for you to get out there and change or to do something different, to challenge yourself, because, we all like to be challenged. And if we don't feel that our skills are being used, what's the point? So the thing is that you have to make the decision. If this is no longer for you, then you're going to have to make that change. And how you do that is this: figure out what it is you want to do, explore careers, explore job options. Do you want to start working from home? Do you want to start traveling with your job? Look at all the things you want to do that you can see yourself doing. And then you look at the skills you currently have. You look at the career you currently have, and you compare what you have, what you've done in the past, to what's needed for the job of the future. And then you do what's necessary. You need to look at your education and see if you need some more training, if you need some certifications that are required for the position, and you make those moves forward. Is this an immediate process? Not always. Sometimes, though, you can get lucky, and what you've done in the past, teamed with what you're currently doing, combined with your education, you're a quick fix. You can move right in and start that new position. In other cases, like I said, you may need certification in something. And my answer to that is, don't let that hold you back. Because if something is worth doing, and if you find something that's worth going after, then do it. Don't hesitate. So there's that. So the idea is, you're worth that, right? And understand that if you really want to do this, then everything you put toward it, you're working toward it. And that's the exciting part. And then when you have what you need, then go ahead and update that resume. And the thing with a resume that I find interesting is that sometimes it's hard for us to talk about ourselves in a positive manner. And we don't think about all the things we do on a daily basis that are actually a skill set that we need to really market and use as a focus. Because if we're not doing that, then we're not being seen as what we can do. So what I'm saying here is that you don't have to live your life dreading the alarm. Now, if you hold late hours and you can't get up, that's a different reason. But I think you know what I'm talking about. This is for those of us that get up every day and we realize this is not where we want to be in life. And my thing is how many more mornings are you going to wake up feeling that way unless you do something about it? And it's okay to make the change. Change can be scary, but you know what? Change can also be amazingly exciting. It can wake you up. It can bring you joy and passion that you never imagined. So go for it. Why not? Um, it's always, I never want to say just take the plunge, do your homework first. And if you need help doing that homework, let me know. I can definitely talk it over with you. If not myself, definitely seek the help of someone. So don't let yourself be unhappy when you can absolutely reinvent yourself in a very easy process. So for now, think about that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Put them in the comments, email me, let me know where you're going with all this, and I would be happy to talk it through with you. So for this week, that's what I've got going for you. Reinvent yourself if you need to. Nothing wrong with it. I'm in the middle of doing that as we speak. So go for it. And I hope that you have a great week, that remember to be kind to each other because we don't know what other people are going through. And do your best, just like everybody else should always do their best. Take care. This is Dr. Stacy Betancourt with this week's edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Take care, and I'll see you all next week.